right, we are on our way to go do an interview. Let's go. About a year ago, I attended a small community college located in upstate New York, known as Hudson Valley Community College. The distance to the campus would have provided me a 45-minute commute. Straight out of high school, I was determined to begin living on my own. During my time in high school, I had befriended two close pals, in which we all agreed to begin rooming together in a near off-campus apartment complex known as the College Suites at Hudson Valley. The only problem was that the management required 4 people to an apartment. Not wanting to get stuck with a loser that would possibly jeopardize the fun that we would have there, we began looking around for others attending the same school. That was our first mistake. The 3 of us eventually agreed upon a member of our graduating class, and for the sake of privacy, we will refer to him as Andy Krog. With the promise that his parents would donate $100 weekly to our grocery needs, we quickly accepted him as the 4th member. We will call that mistake number 2. We then made our way over to talk to our first interview subject, someone who helped us move into the apartment. How you doing?
I'm doing
Thank
all
you for
right.
coming in today.
Thank you, no problem.
We understand you were a common guest at the apartment.
I was. I frequented there a lot.
You
Hung
want-
out, chilled,
Do you want to tell us about the first day there, move-in day?
Move-in day. I was there for move-in day. I helped Austin move. I do not recall if was already in at that point. If you could give me some information on that, I don't remember. You in when Austin was moving in?
He was not.
He was not.
You helped me move in that day.
So yeah, I don't remember him at the very beginning, but after everything got all set up, the apartment looked fantastic. Very modern, very clean, very new. Everything just, perfect.
Nice.
And after a while, at this point, it would be, a month or 2 months, month and a half between my visits to campus. And every time I visited, it got progressively worse. And it was hard to watch my friends go through the pain that this parasite, as we deemed him, caused on everybody else. So
eventually the trash would start to pile up. The first 2 months went by fine, but then the trash started to pile up. Me and my roommates would make attempts to binge clean everything around, but it would seem almost by the next day that everything was back to a dirty pile of hell. I got back in my car and decided to head over to one of the old roommates himself, who, for the sake of his own privacy and mental well-being, wishes to remain anonymous. Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Wait, I'm going anonymous, huh?
Yeah,
You gotta step that up.
we'll fix it in editing. I mean, anonymous. I have a few questions to ask you, if that's fine.
Alright.
What was it like spending all that time in the apartment?
It was horrifying. Why are you bringing this up? All those years, you're making me relive them. Next question, please.
I understand. Did you know Andy Krog very well?
You mean before I lived with him?
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, I've heard his name. I knew about him, but stories, man. I didn't think anything like that could be true.
Me neither. Why didn't you leave?
I couldn't leave my friends behind. We were in it together.
Oh, Anonymous, we would appreciate it. We like it if you would go back to the apartment with us. Now he was right. The apartment was getting out of hand, and despite multiple attempts to get management involved in Andy's lack of self-care and care for the state of the apartment, nothing was done. Eventually, it would reach an all-time low point when food would begin to mysteriously disappear from the fridge. Even items with specific instructions stating "do not touch" were being claimed and destroyed by Andy. Not only did this affect us as people, but it hurt our families as well. One of the roommates' father, a decorated soldier and a proud father, was spending upwards of $300 a month in attempts to feed his son and supply groceries. But that supply wouldn't last long, as entire cabinets of food would go missing in a night. And no matter how much evidence was present, Andy refused to stop or even admit to his actions. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you very much.
All right. I understand it was a whole year. A whole year you spent living there. You want to tell us what the toughest part was?
The toughest part of living?
With
Honestly,
him.
I think after everything, honestly, the worst part, pardon me, was like the smell. The smell waking up every morning just to pass either his bathroom that he'd left his nasty, crusty towel just draped on the door, or walking past his room. Oof, God forbid his door was open. It was honestly just traumatic.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't fix anything. Did anything work when we tried?
Well, I mean, no, nothing at all worked. We tried everything. I don't think we could have done a better job.
You want to tell me what it was like to escape? To be free?
Oh my. The first day out, it was a brand new person, you know? Walking out, just seeing the sunshine, finally, without just... What's going on, guys? You know, like, it's just so much. Especially when you walked into a room. I finally loved walking into my room, just sitting on my bed, turning on my TV, not having to turn around just every 5 seconds thinking he was there, just watching in the corner in silence. It was fantastic, honestly.
But escaping wouldn't be that easy. After a whole year of weathering the storm, me and my two friends had finally gotten out. But one thing remained. In order to gain back my security deposit, I would have to venture back into the dungeon and attempt to clean the horror. I gathered up a party of brave friends, including my anonymous roommate, and we traveled back to the apartment on a mission to secure my $200 back. What we saw next was too much horror for any of us. How you doing? It's nice to meet
Good,
you.
how are you?
How you doing? All right. We understand you were an invited guest of the apartment. Do you want to tell us what it was like the first time walking through that door?
Well, honestly, like, I've heard stories about going in there and, like, just all the horrible sights and smells and feelings, and just how all your senses are attacked at once as soon as you enter the fucking door. But like, I didn't believe any of it until I actually went in there. So like, first experience, they open the door, I walk in. Lo and behold, Andy himself, laying on the couch, spread eagle, without a shirt. There's weed all over the table. There's like rotten food. There's like ramen noodles. There's like eggs dripping off the wall. There's like fruit flies flying around, and there's just, oh my god, and the smell. Oh, it is just something else. It was otherworldly. That's the only way I can describe it.
The end of June. Tell me, did you fear for your life that day?
Absolutely. When I walked in there, I felt like this is like I'm with my friends, but even then, I'm like, I don't feel secure. I don't feel safe. I have no idea what's gonna happen. It's unpredictable.
I understand. Do you need a moment?
I'm sorry. It hurts to relive it.
It's not easy. I know. Some people can truly not live with that pain. Later that same evening, our interview subject died from a self-inflicted gun wound 3 times to the head. Living there just didn't take money from us. It didn't just take food. For some of us, it took our sanity. It took our peace of mind, and for others, it took our will to live. What I'm about to show you is a first-hand accounted video from the heart of the apartment on move-out day. I warn you, what you're about to watch is disturbing. Please do not have any kids present, and good luck.
Bro!
And the
Threw them all in the fucking. Oh my god. Ah! The fucking quarantine zone over here.
It's nice and covered. They couldn't tell.
Dude, oh my god. Moldy.
To end the video, I just wanted to ask the people we interviewed how they really felt about the apartment in just a few words, a brief summary of what they felt.
It's a touchy subject, honestly. I don't really like to talk about it, but I did start using very hard drugs, crack cocaine, heroin, LSD.
Fucking disgusting.
Lovecraftian.
Messy, unbearable, and shocking.
I wanted to die.
Just fucking, just get the fuck